There's nowhere on the planet I would rather be tonight than St Helens. It is Tonga and Papua New Guinea. The show gets underway, and the first hit up of the match. Sustained attack here for Papua New Guinea. They'll do well to hang on, the Tongans. Pappy goes to the right side. Labert, the short pass is a beauty. Reece Martin, the Leeds Rhino, scores the try. Have a look at the reaction of the Kumuls. First try, 5 minutes gone, and Reece Martin has it on the board.
Yeah, the captain for the Kumuls, Vossi, goes over for the first try, but put this work down to Apape out of dummy half. He's looked very dangerous in the opening 5 minutes of this game. Every time he has an opportunity, he's asking questions of the markers and A defenders of the Tongan team. He did that again. It's a beautiful short ball, and Reece Martin crashes over. What a start to this game for the Kumuls.
And what you see there, James, too, Reece Martin, you know, accomplished player, running at the rookie. The 18-year-old half is there. Suddenly finds himself defending one-on-one with an incredibly damaging edge-back rower and wasn't up to the task. Well done, Papua New Guinea.
Yeah,
the Lee Centurions well represented tonight here in this World Cup game. Championship winners. Last tackle, PNG. Lamb on the left side. Olam's got another chance. Oh! It is just a hand on it from Katoa, has saved a try.
Yeah, there was just no pressure on Lamb whatsoever, and he was just allowed to move to the left-hand side of the field, Vossi, which created the overlap, and it's a huge play from Katoa. If he doesn't come up with that play, it's try time for sure over on this left-hand side of the field.
Right on the goal line.
Move down, clean the rock. Oh.
Relentless pressure from PNG. Apape has dived. He's gone low and has lost the ball. We told you he's a try scorer.
Oh, that's so close. That's so close, but again, I've got to give credit to the match official for making the call, keeping the game flowing. But that's a warning sign to the Tongans.
Justin Olam is very much a leader in this Papua New Guinea side. Lamb's kick, fielded by Kola. And showing us his speed, Tolu Kola. Beautiful footwork, then offloads, long ball pass. It's into the arms of Will Petticini. Well, you see one of the young stars on show at the World Cup. Tolu Kola, 1 year in the NRL. On the test stage, he does that, and he brings the crowd to their feet.
Yeah, Vossi, that try is all about Kola, but it's built off the back of the strong, aggressive defence from the Tongan forward pack. Really limited the metres of the PNG players coming out of trouble.
So here's the Tongans, right-hand side, Lolohea. Here they go again. Kola loses the ball. It was stripped away. And referee Moore says play on. They made it when the Cup was hosted over here, and most recently in 2017 where they got to play matches in their home country. What an event that was. Lamb, left side, Johnston, Olam now. Taking on defenders. Olam's pass knocked down by Olakoatu. Labert now. And Lamb, the 6 and the 7, combining. Johnston, Katoa again. Oh, he's dirty. He got a good piece of that. He got 2 hands to that.
Yeah, that was close, wasn't it, for the intercept?
And now across the left, and Lamb and Johnston there again. Olam positions Russell. That is clinical from Papua New Guinea. Working a play. Hearing.
Players in possession of the ball. It's still in the field of play. Still in the field of play. Oh.
He's not a regular winger, James. I will defend him to a point.
Vossi.
On the line. They've moved on. He now plays in the second tier competition in Australia, in Queensland. Lolohea with a ball, little run. Tui Lolohea through the centre. The support was there with Fotuaika. He's found the same. He's giddy, Lolohea.
What about that from Lolohea? Amazing stuff from the Tongan halfback. Beautiful play, beautiful deception.
Kaloa Matungi's ball inside. Well, he's a surgeon. He's cut him open, and Mo Fotuaika, not exactly a try-scoring specialist, has scored a World Cup try for Tonga.
What about that from Mo Fodawaker? First off, Bossy, he backs up the run of the half in Lola here. He's on the support.
Behind than 6, but it doesn't always work out that way. Sully's with it. There's Tongan jerseys everywhere. And it's an open passage. The 18-year-old scores. It becomes the biggest moment of his life. He scores in front of the Tongan fan club. Katoa for Tonga.
Huge call, but he's showing why Christian Wolf has so much faith in him.
Oh, they've made the error from the kickoff and the door opens.
I don't know if it's quite the
Then,
commentator's pre-game meal to have, but
I think the siren's gone off a bit early, hasn't it? What's going on here?
Penalty.
No, it's they're calling it the shot clock, and it will be a penalty to Papua New Guinea. So it's right in front of the posts. And it goes the way, well,
It's a shot clock.
it's mass confusion out on the field there. They were told to feed the scrum. Reece Martin's looking around and saying, is it our penalty or their penalty? The referee's gone both ways here.
Yes.
Liam Moore was that perhaps Tonga were getting away with time wasting as much as anyone. So the PNG players are saying, is it ours or theirs? And it now goes, the penalty is going the way of Tonga. Just realise that as Labert pushes along to the edge.
this is a great opening set from the Kumuls to begin this second half. Plenty of intent, lots of strong hard running and a little shift.
The pumping, what a runner he is, the hooker. The number 9 back to Lem. Edwin. Should we call him Sir Edwin?
Wow!
That is amazing. He might be Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea if he can do that all through the World Cup. Edwin Apape. James said, what a good set. A good set has turned into a superb set.
What about that to start the second half? I said it just before, Bossy, that they've come out with real intent. And we've commentated on how good Apape has been in the opening stages. And he goes through 3, 4 of the Tongan players. They're holding on to his jersey. They can't do anything, and Lockie Lam is there to take the finish. What about this to start the second half, Bossy? PNG are back.
Edwin Apape is at his Joey Manu moment from Warrington on Sunday night. That will be a try replayed over and over again. He is beaten. He's some sort of earth-moving equipment, the way he goes through.
Well, they just, like you said, Bossy, he's not going through fringe players here or players that are, you know, part-time. This is world-class international players. He's just taken the mockery out of, or made a mockery out of. That was sensational stuff. Power and pace and determination, wasn't it?
Kafusi makes a vital tackle. Last play it is. Martin and Apape again. What a ball. He's done it again. Oh, into the corner. He's been stopped, I reckon. Roderick Tai. Bunsen burner. We'll need to look at the method of tackle attempted by Kohler as well. Was there shoulder charge in the tackle?
Steady, Mark.
So a bit to look at here.
So he's going to have this nice and slow, really slow from here. The ball is in his right hand, he's still got possession of the ball. Slow now, hits the corner flag. Right, can we go back on that? Really slow. On-field decision of no try. Right, the ball can hits the corner flag and goes down and continues to go down. I cannot see on there. This is the one. So whilst it hits the corner flag, which is not touching goal, that's play on. And if we can go back there, nice and slow, go back on that. So that's play on. Ball's in his right hand, it stays in his right hand. That's play on. Ball goes down there. Okay, nice and steady again. If we can have that again, please. This is probably the angle I need to see.
This is a try, Bossy.
Blow. Keep it going. Pause there. Thank you. I've seen all the available angles I need, and I've now made my decision.
But are you going to say that was definitely on the touching goal line? Here is the decision, folks. Papua New Guinea, a whole nation stands by. No try, James.
Wow. That's a try for me.
we never even looked at the tackle of Kohler. We never even got a mention with a video referee.
I can tell you
this. Were you fine with the shoulder?
No.
0.
Last tackle,
Release.
Tonga. Do
Goal
they
5.
use Tupou as a target or Katoa? Katoa there for Lorlahia. They've cut it off. That is great defence from Papua New Guinea.
Stand. 1.
Now Kafusi. And look at the PNG defence. Labert.
Get that into you.
Yes.
Oh.
And Tonga have it. That's a bad mistake for Papua New Guinea.
0.
He's gone to get at them.
Move.
Labert centre field.
Hold.
He might pick up the name the Terminator. There were games in the NRL this year where he had over 10 tackle busts. On the short side, Fafita. Fafita, destructive. Destructive, certainly. That was the first word that came into the mind of James Graham.
We have no
Part wrecking ball, part steamroller.
And
I tell you what,
Blaming the try.
I tell you what though, Bossy, take nothing away from Lachlan Lamb there. That's a huge defensive play to hold on to David Fafita. And mate,
Last tackle.
Goal 5.
What's Labert got for us here? The kick is coming. He's gone the low one. And it bounced up, and referee Moore had to sprint out of the way. It was the front rower. Oh, they've now made a massive mistake.
First one.
From dummy half on their own goal line. The door open.
Clock on.
Wide.
Oh,
there's not much he could do. Anybody is making that mistake.
Oh boy, the ball's out of the back of the scrum. Tonga are offside by about 8 metres. Russell to finish it off. They've scored. Papua New Guinea. Russell gets his try. Johnston's last pass was perfection, straight from the scrum. What a second half from Papua New Guinea. They will be kicking for 18 all.
In Kohler for that, but take a look at this. A beautiful set piece. Freeing up Alex Johnson on the traditional sweep play. They managed to create the overlap off the back of the scrum. It's a great position to attack from, and Alex Johnson just sums up the situation absolutely perfectly as he puts Russell away. Katoa a few times when that shift has come, he's gone to knock the ball down. That would have been in the mind of Johnson, playing those mind games,
1 minute, Reece.
but he sums that one up with absolute perfection.
So right now, it was 9th of July. He last missed a shot.
It's a long time. Come on, Reece. You can get this, pal. An old Bulldogs teammate of mine.
So in all those shots, he's now got his biggest to get his side to 18 all with 11 and a bit to go. An entire nation on his shoulders for this kick. Reece Martin, what a moment. Bang it over, son. See what you can do. A couple of metres in from touch. Martin with the kick. It is never in doubt. You'd want him kicking for your life. Reece Martin, 41 in a row. He might miss one until next July.
Oh, what about that, Bossy? We have got a game on our hands here. We said pre-game, this could be the game of the groups, and it's living up to the hype.
Cut his right foot off and put it in a museum. Kids will want to see it for years to come. He's magical. A crowd of a little over 10,000 here tonight. Kaloa Matangi on the run.
Hold! Release now!
There's going to be more to watch these teams next time round. Now he's staying down here. Kaloa Matangi looking up at the referee. The referee saying, oh, now the decision has come through. Well, this is in front of the posts.
Mate,
it is 40 metres out.
It's a dangerous contact.
Has a shot at goal from 41 metres out to put his team in front by 2.
Yeah.
Well,
how do you feel?
This is the stuff you've been dreaming about since you ever since you picked up that football for the very first time. I'm going to get to represent my nation, play for Tonga, and have the game on the line. Normally you'd think about it from kicking a goal from the outside, but here he is, 40 metres in front of the sticks. Big moment for this youngster.
Wayne Bennett sitting up now again. Here we go. This is the young man that's been signed by the Dolphins in the NRL for next year, the new club in the National Rugby League. For a 2-point lead. We've just seen a mighty kick from Reece Martin. This is huge for Tonga. For the lead, Katoa's strike, it's not good. It's wide. Katoa's in position for the field goal shot. Luke throws dummy, goes left, 12 metres out. Kafusi's knocked the ball down. Tokiaho then, they've made an absolute mess of this, the Tongans. They scramble an egg on Totally Wicked Stadium there. And then they get out of it with Kola and kept it alive for Katoa. It was Penasini with a pass. Then over his head, Tokiaho's got the ball. He's kicked to the end goal. And they have pulled out a try out of I think you know where. I don't know what to make of that. 73 passes, 44 of them hit the ground, and Tonga have come up with a try.
Yeah, Bossy, there's a bit of argy-bargy and back play happening here. Nothing too serious, I believe, but I've been on the end of one of those last play, shift, run, 50 kicks, 50 passes. Man, it had everything. It was supposed to go to a field goal. Who knows what Luke was thinking? But take nothing away. That's the ability of this Tongan team to keep the ball alive.
Well, this is the back half of it. All the stuff on the left side. Katoa's pass kept alive, and then a kick from Siosiwa Tokiaho for Keon Kalawa Matangi to score. This will be the last play. Short side Lola here. Katoa's with the ball. It finishes in the hands of the 18-year-old. What a game. The opening match of Tonga and Papua New Guinea. They've put on quite a show. They have taken it right to the wire. But it is Tonga who open their account, but they will know they've had to work bloody hard to get it. Pardon the French. Full time. It is Tonga beating Papua New Guinea by 24 points to 18.